First tonight, a Stanley County preacher now charged after deputies say a string of child sexual assaults were never reported. Thank you for joining us here at 6. I'm Vanessa Rufus.
And I'm Colin Mayfield. Now, we're told this man, Kenny Parker, held services at Straitway Baptist Church in Albemarle for years. The Stanley County Sheriff says that they started investigating after they received a call from a child and their family about an assault inside the church. WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker is live from that church tonight. Austin, what have you learned in this ordeal?
Yeah, so by law, Parker is required to report to authorities if a sexual assault or physical assault happens, and he's made aware of it. And according to deputies, under multiple years and multiple times, that never happened. Now, to understand how this church operates, we take you inside through the eyes of one man. He attended the church and went to school here, and he says it's a congregation and a system that operates off of silence.
Now, I want you to listen to me tonight with an open heart, an honest heart.
He pumps so much fear into you, and he's so controlling.
The stained glass windows on the Straitway Baptist Church in Albemarle.
He didn't want any kind of public spotlight on the place.
Has a way of limiting what you can see from the outside. Kenny grew up on the other side of these windows.
So I actually was born and raised in there. If you were a member of the church, you were required to send your kids to the church school.
A culture of prayer converted to a culture of silence.
You feel like if you went to the authorities, you would be punished even harder.
August 13th, preacher Kenny Parker arrested by the Stanley County Sheriff's Office. Deputies say Parker failed to report a string of sexual assaults involving minors over multiple years.
Because he is by statute mandatory required to report.
No, it don't surprise me at all. I mean,
Kenny's saying he reflects on his time inside.
I've talked to some of the parents, which is kind of people that I grew up with, and, they told me that, their kids came to them and said that they got touched by so-and-so, a member of the church, and they tried to go to the pastor about it, and he just said he kind of would sweep it under the rug and say, well, I dealt with that person, and you don't need to worry about it.
We checked in with the church, wanting to ask questions regarding the allegations. No one answered. We also called the number listed. Hi there, this is Austin Walker with WCNC Charlotte. Someone answered but said they had nothing to say or add.
Yeah, I hope something changes.
Kenny left the church and moved away almost 10 years ago.
So I would say 4 years or so, there's been a lot of the congregation has left.
But now he stands on the other side of the stained glass, silenced no more. The Stanley County Sheriff tells us that Parker is expected to be back in court in September and is being held on a $5,000 unsecured bond. For now, live in Stanley County, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.
Austin, thank you so much for that reporting.